Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video, and today we're talking more terrain. We're talking Tenfold Dungeon. No prep time, quick setup, easy storage. Cyberpunk City, modular role-playing terrain, brought to you by Gale Force 9. And again, this is a 25 to 28 millimeter RPG scale. Now, I already did an unboxing for their Starship Vengeance, and I told you I picked that up at Miniature Market, and they were having a sale, and I picked it up on a whim. And as soon as I purchased that one, funny enough, I was on Facebook Marketplace, and somebody was getting rid of this one at a deep discount. I think that one was like $75 minus 25%, whatever it was. And this one was on sale for $40 plus shipping. So I picked this one up as well. So this will be a true unboxing because I have not seen, still in shrink wrap, and I have not yet seen the contents on the inside. So I'm very happy to be doing that with you today. So again, we're talking Tenfold Dungeon. It's for ages 14 plus. It is terrain, so it's Cyberpunk City, modular role-playing terrain. Again, it's RPG scale, which is 25 to 28 millimeter, brought to you by Gale Force 9. And the great thing about this, if you watched the last unboxing video, is that you get something that you put on a table. It gets you gaming versus having to set up a lot of other pieces of terrain or blocks or whatever you use to set up your role-playing games. So let's flip this to the back, and as you can tell, it's a very ginormous box. All right, and it has multi-layers to inside the box. So let's take a look at what it says here. So Cyberpunk City is a modular role-playing terrain. Tenfold Dungeon is fully immersive, out-of-the-box 3D terrain for your RPGs, miniature games, and dungeon crawling games. With amazingly detailed art printed in every box and one-by-one grids discreetly layered into the environment, Tenfold Dungeons provides a high-quality atmospheric play space for all your tabletop needs. Along with its compact, lightweight design, it's never been easier to take your high-octane adventures with you wherever you go. Or wherever you go. Again, the RPG scale is 25 to 28 millimeter scale for role-playing games. Each square is 1 square equals 5 feet. So let's take a look over here. So we've got what rooms we have inside. We have the corporate office, the nightclub, high-class apartment. We have augment clinic, credit exchange, weapons shop, an alleyway, a hovel, a VIP lounge, and a gambling den, along with other things that we can add into the mix as well. So if you want, you could always go to, for more information, you could go to galeforce9games.com/tenfold, and that's where you can go and see this, where it's all set up on a table and everything else of that nature. Again, it's by Gale Force 9. Okay, so let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside. So we're gonna pop this shrink wrap right off. Again, it's Christmas in April. So we're gonna take that stuff off. And then we have the ginormous unboxing. So let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside. There we go. So just like the other one that we unboxed, you're going to have a big bottom and a big top, which makes the box full, basically. Okay. So right off the bat, you're going to see that you have the lid, you have the top lid and the bottom lid. So I'm going to go around those really quickly so you can get a better viewpoint of these. On the last video, I didn't go about it this way because I wasn't sure what was inside it, but now that I'm more familiar with it, we can actually take a look at what the sides of the boxes look like and have a better approach to unboxing this. So we learn as we go, as they say. So here's the top of the box. So again, you have a lid, 2 lids, and then when you pop this open, also you're going to have an inside room as well, but you're going to have your sheets, and you're going to have your hallways on top. So and then when I pull that off, you'll see that there's different layers to everything here. So that's how the package is, how you put everything back into the box. So I did want to show you that in my previous unboxing video for the Starship Vengeance by Gale Force 9. Again, another Tenfold Dungeon box. I didn't show you how actually was put all together. So this time I'm going to do it a little bit differently. This way you can see how it looks like from piece to piece, how it gets undone. So I'm going to push that to the side, because again, these are ginormous and they take a lot of room up on the table. So this is your top of your box. So technically it can, if you want to look on the inside, again, you've got enough space in here where you turn this over, it becomes another giant room to be used. And what's the size of this one? So we got, here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So you have, basically it's 12 by 15. You basically have, it's 12 by 15. Reason is because there's a ½ inch on each end. So, but the playable space is 11 by 14. That's the inside of this box here. Again, if you want, you could use it that way, or you flip it over this way and use it that way. It's totally up to you how you use these boxes. So you can use them as a piece of a city, or you can use them as the inside of the box. Now this here again, they say very quickly over here, I'll read it for you. Larger boxes, and especially external lids, are exposed to higher tension and are more likely to suffer rips on their corners. We have provided these reinforcing stickers to help you look after your Tenfold Dungeon boxes so they always look pristine. Stick these protectors on the corners of the large boxes as soon as you can, and if possible before you dismantle the original composition, to accommodate them to the outward tension built during the manufacturing and assembly process. So that's some hints by them. And if you look at this real quick, these are, there you go. So you just pull it off like that and it goes right in the corner. So it's a little sticky tape that goes on the side. So you see it's a square. I gotta take it all the way off because I don't want to lose the stickiness of it. And there you go. And I'll put those in the corners once we finally get through everything. So there you have that as well. So you get one sheet of these per box that you purchased. Then we have some punch-out boards. And these are used for building different things. And once you punch these out, they fit very comfortably inside the box. There's not an issue. When you punch them out, also, it's a nice thick cardboard, nice edges, really, really well done. And the reason I wound up buying this one was because I love the Starship Vengeance. I did a role-playing, I did a game of Alien with the Starship Vengeance kit by Tenfold Dungeon, and we had a blast using it. So as soon as I saw this up for a cut rate price on Facebook Marketplace, I was like, it's all mine, gotta have it. So there you go. That's how I wound up getting these. As you guys know, I purchased all this stuff independently. I'm not endorsed, or I don't get free stuff from anybody, basically. So, you know, it's all out of pocket, as they say. So I always try to look for a good deal somewhere. If it's not Miniature Market throwing down, I try to go to my local flagship stores to try to purchase stuff from them. But sometimes I can get a bit pricey because they're not, their end is very, you know, you don't make a lot of money running a game store. So the reality is people think you do, but you don't. And because there's a lot of markup, not a lot of markup on all the items. And, you know, now with tariffs and everything else that are popping up, things are becoming more and more expensive. Oh, so that one just popped out. Let me just push that back in real quick. Again, the larger pieces tend to want to pop out and go for a run. So I try to keep them in there for you. Again, very, very colorful. The colors pop right off them. The only thing I've been disappointed as of yet, the only thing I've really been disappointed about so far about these two, the Cyberpunk set and the Starship Vengeance set, it doesn't give you exact instructions about how to put things together, what they are, and how to use all these things that are in there. So if there was a recommendation I was going to make, and I'm nobody, I'm just someone who's doing some unboxings and the guy who bought the product, but I'm saying as a consumer, I would say I'd rather have a sheet of instructions that tell me how to put all this stuff together, rather than having to go to the website and download something and go do all that stuff. If you just printed it out and put it inside the box, it'd make me a little happier. Again, I'm a little bit older. I'm not one of the young guys who are using the computers all the time. So the reality is that it's a little bit of a headache, not a big one, but a little bit of a headache to go and look up everything. So anyway, you have 3 sheets of these. So you have those, and then of course you have your doors. You have your open and closed doors. So here's just an example of those. Open. So you got plenty of doors. And here they are. Like for a nightclub, the gate going up to the different floors. Okay. So again, you get same thing as the last one. You get 3 sheets of punch outs. 3 sheets of punch outs. Now this one's a little bent, a little more bent. In the previous one, these were all laying flat because there was 4 corridors. This one only has 3. So let's pull those out. Here's your corridors or extra buildings. So here you go, coming around like this. So it looks like an alley. It looks like an alleyway because there's all kinds of tagging and all that stuff that's on these. So these look like they are, see what that says, apartments news line, time glitch. So it looks like this is some sort of alleyway. Right, so in the game, looking at the back of the box real quick while I'm talking here to you, it says you have 3 alleyways, a hovel, a VIP lounge, a gambling den. So you get 3 of these, so 3 alleyways, 3 different alleyways we get. So these are all the alleyways. So that's 1. Now alleyways are 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 3 by 11 or 4 by 12s. Because a ½ inch on each side. So they're 4 by 12s. Or 3 by 11, depending on that 3 by 11 playing space. So again, you can lay it down that way, or you can leave it flat up this way. Again, the action takes place on top. So I'm just going to show you this real quick. So if I take a guy who might be wandering through, I'm going to use a skinny mini this time. Demo. So if that guy's running through, as you can tell, 25 to 28 millimeter base. He's running down the street. As you can tell, he is a skinny mini. There you go. So he could be walking down there. But if you don't want to use a skinny mini, we'll pull him down. Use a regular, you can use a D&D character. Looks really cool in there. Sort of makes things pop really quite well. If you're using standees like a Starfinder game or like a skinny minis, again, cardboard inside a cardboard. They look good too. If you were using this for, hypothetically use it for Pathfinder, you could put this guy as a hallway. Okay, he's a little tall, but he's okay. And if you want to use just a regular Starfinder miniature, use that too. So I'm just giving you a couple of ideas what it would look like with different kinds of figures in there, all right? And again, if you have one that's unpainted, you could throw that in there as well. Just so you get a size reference idea. Again, the base is going to be 25 to 28 millimeter. If it's a larger size base, such as this, it's going to take up 4 bases. It's going to take up 4 squares. But there, so he's going to fight. He's going to fight someone else. Our captain's going to be in there fighting them. And that's how it would look. Both of the pre-painted figures. All right. Again, all the figures I'm showing you here are for demonstration purposes only. They also are not included with the purchase of this box. They're not included in the terrain set. So there you go. There's one of your hallways. Hallway number 2. Let me get these guys out of your way. So I'll hit them as we're going along in our another hallway. Oh. Now again, you want to put it this way. It's a laundry. So again, just like with the other one, if you flip them upside down, you could use them as just buildings. Fud cup, noodles. So the shadowy figure standing right there, 0. Okay, there's your inside. Walls are all tagged up. Very, very, very cool. And again, you can combine all these sets as well as much as you like to. So there's your second set, there's second hallway, and here is your third one. You got PC repair. The salty squid. You got the metal horns. The Maloik, brought to you by Ronnie James Dio. Apartment Newsline, okay. Self-service wash. And again, those are all the same size. So you got 3 of those. Just like in the other set, you have your set of clips. You have L clips and T clips. So here's a T clip and here's an L clip. There's your L clip and there's your T clip. And these, I believe, are more for these pieces here. And these here are your clips that go on the outside. So these are pretty cool. I like that. And so if you want to connect them, this piece goes on like that. So they don't slide around basically. So yeah. There you go, boom. Connects things together. So they don't slide while you're playing. Again, it's for you. If you use it, great. If you don't, you don't. Once you purchase something, you do it the way that you want to do it. And you get a bag full of those as well. So those are some clips to keep everything together. All right. So we showed you the top. So far we showed you the top. Now I'm going to put the top back over here somewhere, just so you can get a general gist and idea of how that looks. Okay. So there you go. So just move that up just a little bit, so you get a general idea of what these things look like. Again, you get your stickies. You get all of your different size clips. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit more, so just so you get an idea. All right. So when you go inside, you're going to see that you have more stuff inside, but you're going to have boxes inside of boxes, which is also cool as well. It makes it much more compact. Of course, you got your silica gel, which we can throw over here on top. And then you have, so in this one, it's a little bit different. So I've got one solo one by itself. So again, if I turned it over this way, it's the outside of the building. Meta City Media Center. All right. So again, what's cool about this is that, again, before you clip them, you could could be a place for a helipad. That's cool as well. Media Center, and then I flip that over here real quickly, and that's the inside of it. New vintage games, Cyber Jackpot, Got some more. It looks like a gambling den. Yep. 100,000 credits. Yeah, that's definitely the gambling den right there. Definitely. All right. And that's what the floor looks like. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's a 5 by 8. 4 by 7 playing space, but 5 by 8 because there's a 1/4 inch on each side. So there you go. That's another box. And you get 2 more. You get another one that's the same size as that one, which is the 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So those are identically the same. And this is, it says here, dance. So this must be the nightclub. Again, the cool thing would be you get this all set up. You have it laying down this way on the table, and you have your figures as they're going along. All right, we're going to go into here. Then you can just flip it over, so then you can open it up that way. So that's cool too. So there's your dance club. Got your curtain over there. Got some couches. Looks like you have a doorway right there. Okay. And there's your dance floor. Again, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a 4 by 7, or it's actually 5 by 8, 1/4 inch on each side. But again, it's 4 by 7 playing surface. And that's cool. So you get 2 of those. Now, the one here, this one fits actually, as you can show you right here, it fits right inside that one. Or if I want to put it in this one instead, it will fit inside that one as well. It's a little bit smaller. But there you go. You get this one as well. And let's see what this thing says on the inside. Fud Cup Noodles, again. As I flip around. Kira Records, so it's a record shop. Who doesn't love a record shop? Sure looks like in your cyberpunk future, there still may be record stores. All right, as you can tell, it's kind of beat up. It's got a refrigerator there. Really beat up on the inside. Looks like it's an abandoned building, so maybe the record shop didn't make it all these years later. Everything's digital. MP3s, you name it, streaming. Killed off the industry. All right, so there you go. And then there's the floor. And this size is 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, it's a 5 by 8 again. But it's going to be a little smaller, a little narrower, because it fits right inside the other one we just showed you. So there again, that's an example of, again, going right in here. But I'm going to put that on top like that, just so you see. Then we have 2 more components where there are inside of each other again. So we're going to start with the top. We'll start with the bottom piece and see what this thing says. See if it says anything on here. This one looks like just a generic office building of some sort. Some air conditioning units. So again, you lay these down flat like this. You have a building. Figures look great on top of them as well. Okay, again, it's a 25 to 28 millimeter range bases that you need to use for this, which is perfect size for the type of RPGing, the type of miniature games that I play, Starfinder, Alien in the role-playing game. All that's the size figures that I use for it. So this works out really well. So, ooh, look at this. Maybe this is a hotel or something. Very, very modern, very, very cool looking inside. It says it looks like a time, looks like a clock on the wall. There's the floor, and this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's an 8 by 8, but actual 7 by 7 playing surface. It's very cool as well. Beautiful inside. All right, put this one over here because we're going to start running out of room. And then I got a couple more here. Now this is going to be, looks like it says a convenience store. Again, building's been pretty well tagged. It says 0.43 per load, crypto only, so charging you for something over here. Not quite sure what. Got a video camera there. Okay. Convenience store, 24, open 24 hours. Convenience store. Doesn't look like it's in the best part of town. This actually would be perfect for Blade Runner, the role-playing game. It would be absolutely perfect for that. So here we go. Get your fountain drinks over there. Crypto safe, it says. Me know that, not real money. Anyway. All kinds of stuff. And again, if you have some terrain pieces, you throw it right in here. Now this size here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a 6 by 6 or 7 by 7, depending on how you want to look at it, because there is an inch border around each of the side, half an inch on each side. But there is a 7 by 7 playing surface right there. Again, that stores right perfectly inside that other box. But at the same time, pop that out. Leave that guy on top of here so you know what that is. I'll put this down here like so. Okay, and we have 2 more coming in. This one here we have, let's see what this is here. This is open 24/7 again. Caution radiation. This is open 24/7, so I'm not sure what this is. Again, it has the top part here. Okay. Oh, did it say something right there? What's that say there? Can't make anything out of that. All right. Looks like it's some sort of warehouse. Got lots of crates. Got some doors. Oh, it's the gun shop. This is the gun shop. The guns hanging on the walls. Yeah. That's what this is. This is the weapons shop. Or the armory, depending on how you want to use it in your game. Where all the bad stuff's happening in town. So you got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a 6 by 6. Okay, it's actually 7 by 7 with a ½ inch on each side. But again, 6 by 6 when it comes down to 1, 2, yep, 6 by 6 playing surface. Take over. That's the gun shop. All right, put the gun shop on this side. That didn't work. That didn't work out too well. Just trying to show you, get the chance to show you everything here. Okay, and then we get the bottom box, which is right here again. If we flip that over this way, start off this way, going around it. Now again, these are very, very thick boxes. What's that say here? No cruising zone. Okay. Very thick. They are not for dry erase augmentations. You can't use a dry erase marker on it. Definitely will not bode well for you on that one. Using a marker on here, so it may be okay. So it looks like some sort of medical area. Again, it's wide open, but it's beautiful. These are really, truly well made. They are beautiful. The design of them are great. The artwork inside is great. Really captures the whole feeling for these. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. So it's a 7 by 7 or an 8 by 8 only, but it's a 7 by 7 playing surface. So again, if I showed you it that way, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. 7 by 7 on there. Again, with one like this, again, you take this. Fits right inside. That's how it would store. trying not to have all my boxes go tumble. All right. And last but not least, you have the bottom box. Now I'm going to move these guys out of the way because it'll make them all fall down. So I'm just going to move those out of the way. And I'm going to take you for, then we're actually going to take the ones off the top because it's going to knock those over as well. So here we're going to flip it over this way first so we can see the outside, which is, again, the detail on them are great. Very, very cool. Not quite sure what building this is. But this is the bottom of the box. Yeah, there's your roof. Got lots of garbage on it. But looks absolutely great. And if we would do a count, we could look at the size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 12 by 14. 13 by 15 with a ½ inch on the side of all this, but it's 12 by 14 playing surface. There you go, inside. I think that was the small one, was the VIP room, I'm assuming now, and this is your large dance club. Yes, because that's a huge dance floor and everything else. I would say this is your, I would say this is your large club. Yeah. So there you have it. So again, there's your, that's what your dance floor would look like. And that's what the surroundings of it would look like as well. So you've got your, again, so you've got your, so what we got here? We got your silica gel. We got our, these are for your clips that you have for your, first off, you have your punch board. You got 3 punch boards. You got your clips. You have your L and T clips here. You have your clips for the outside the boxes to make them not move. You got 3 of these. You got 3 of those. You got the top, the bottom, and then you have 3 additional, 1, 2, 3, 4 additional rooms, as well as everything else we just showed you. And this is what's included, and this concludes our unboxing of Tenfold Dungeon. Hard to move stuff around. Tenfold Dungeon, and we're talking the Cyberpunk City modular role-playing terrain. No prep time, quick setup, easy storage. Again, for RPG scale, the scale is 25 to 28 millimeters, and it's done by Gale, produced by Gale Force 9s. And as always, thank you so much for joining us for this unboxing video. It's truly appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, you could always give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below. You could also hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time we release new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.